Good evening, everyone. I'm Binaifer Chakraborty, and welcome to Joining Hands session with EFT. So, I have been in the holistic field since I think around 15 to 16 years, and I love to keep myself updated with new modalities and new ways where I can really help people. So, just a little bit about me since today is our first session. And basically, EFT is something which is really close to my heart. I used to practice it years ago when I did a small stint with it when I did hypnotherapy. And later on, I learned it professionally, full fledged. So it means emotional freedom technique. Now, it is something which is so simple where you're just tapping on certain points, and that is releasing all the unwanted energy that is there in our system. So people have wondered that how can just tapping release the energy. So it is something where you have to experience it to believe how beautiful this modality is, and how it works. So this was formulated by Gary Craig, and he has kept it. He's not kept it to himself. He's really shared a lot of stuff on the net, and he's kept it open ended, so anyone can access the recordings, anyone can access how it is to be done on YouTube. But definitely it helps when you're getting it done through a professional, because the symptoms that you could develop after tapping, that cannot be handled by an amateur or just by checking YouTube. You need a professional guidance with that. But otherwise, please feel free to check about YouTube, EFT in on YouTube. So I will start off by showing you the tapping points first. So as we go through the session, it will be easier for you. So we start with this point, which is known as the karate chop point. So as I'm showing it to you, I would just like each and everyone to just do a trial tapping round so you can get used to the points as well. So this is the first point, which is your karate chop point. So gently tap like this. That is your first point. Your second point would be the eyebrow point. Now you can just follow your eyebrow here and right where the eyebrow starts. So you tap there. That is your eyebrow point. Now you slide your fingers, and where your eyebrow ends or where your eye ends here, that is your end of the eye point. Over here you can tap with 3 fingers as well. Please be very gentle while you're tapping. The gentler, the better. Now it is under the eye point. Now you can feel your bone here under the eyes. So that is where you gently tap. That is the under the eye point. The next point is your upper lip point. So that is here. You can use all 4 fingers to tap. The next point is your lower lip point, which is here. The next point is your shoulders. So where your collarbone is, so you can tap from below that, and you can just keep going up and down. You can tap on your thymus point as well. So this is your thymus point. So you can tap there as well. So you can keep going. You can tap only on one point. You can keep tapping around here, whatever is comfortable for you. The next point is known as the monkey point. So now there are 2 ways of doing it. I do it it in this way so it's easier for me. So you tap where your underarm is, right at this point. So this is the exact point. So you can do it together. So while this is how you will look like a monkey scratching. So it's called the monkey point. And the last point is the top of your head. Now here again, there are two ways of tapping. The first is, so this is the center of your head. So either you can do it with one hand in circular motion, or you can use both your hands and create a torus. So this is how you can do it. Is it clear?
Yes.
Great. So now what I want to do is, since there are 25 of us, I'm not going to ask every individual, but otherwise I wanted everyone to start tapping, and whatever you have gone through today, which is bothering you, maybe an argument with somebody, maybe someone said something to you which you just really didn't want to hear, or you heard something, something on the news which has disturbed you, because these days news has only stuff which just saddens you and really you don't want to hear it. It's like that. So whatever has troubled you throughout the day, I just want you all to tap and say it out aloud. Don't need to shout it out, but as far as you can hear it, I just want you to talk about it to yourself, because talking about it and talking it out aloud will release it from your system. So you're not going to let any of those toxins remain in your body tonight. Whatever has troubled you throughout the day is out. We are not going to let anything that bothers us in our system. So before we have a restful sleep, let us throw out the garbage. Like we do every night, we just throw out the garbage. Let us throw out all the garbage from our body that we do not need today. So I am going to, it's 10:10. So till 10:15, or I will give you all time. I'm going to mute myself as well. So just keep tapping on all the points I showed. And even if you can't remember the order of that, please don't worry. Just tap according to your intuition, and whatever you do is going to be right. So please start and just start talking to yourselves, and I'll see you in 5 minutes. Okay, so just one more thing. Now, when you reach the last point, that is the top of your head. So once you finish saying whatever you need to, that being the last point, after you finish, continue tapping and take 3 slow deep breaths. So like supposing you finished, now breathe in and release through your mouth. Breathe in, release through your mouth, and breathe in, release through your mouth. And then stop. Now, after you stop, just put your hands down, keep your eyes closed, and just stay in this energy. See how your body is reacting. See how your body has taken this energy. How has it left the energy? Are you feeling uncomfortable in any part of your body? What exactly is your body trying to tell you after this? That is very important.
Around how many times you should tap in one place?
So this is one round. What we did is one round. So like that, you can do 3 rounds.
Suppose I'm tapping here, how many times? Suppose here, how many times?
Each point should be between 6 to 8 taps. Not less than that. More than that is not a problem. But anyway, while you're talking, it will definitely go more than 6. So as you're talking, just keep tapping. Okay.
Excuse me, madam.
Yes, please.
And
Excuse
what
me.
do we talk? What do we talk?
I'm sorry, your voice was breaking up.
I said, what do we talk?
Whatever is troubling you. So this right now, what I did was just releasing everything that you don't require. So see, throughout the day, we have been through a lot. Okay. So maybe your child has troubled you, your maid has troubled you, your maid didn't come today, or you didn't get something that you ordered, or somebody was rude to you. So a lot of irritations we have throughout the day, a lot of sometimes we listen to some sad news, or somebody's told us someone is not well or has passed away. So all that stays with us throughout the day. And in the night, that is the time where it weighs really heavy on us, because then you have nothing else to think of. Throughout the day, you're busy doing things back to back. But it's the night when you are relaxed, when you know that, okay, now it's time to sleep. So all the thoughts which are, which you have left throughout the day, that comes back to you. So we don't want to sleep with that. We don't want to sleep with negative thoughts, because like everyone knows, our mind is like a sponge. It is just going to absorb everything and make that into a reality. So we don't want to lead a miserable life. We want to be happy. We know that a lot is going on around us, but still we have to remain positive for the people at home and for the people we love. So this way, you're just going to release the day's stress, the day's tension. It's very simple. You just talk it out, basically.
Should we also do positive affirmations? Just the positive, like if the maid has not come, we say, okay, the maid has not come.
Definitely.
Tomorrow she will definitely come. Something like that.
Definitely. You can do that. But what I'm saying is, first let go of the things that have troubled you. See,
Okay.
if my house is already dirty and I'm bringing in new furniture, I'm putting that new furniture in the dirty house only.
Right.
If not today, tomorrow, that is also going to be in that same dirty mess. So first, clean your house.
Okay.
Let your mind be clear of all these negative thoughts, and then bring in the positive thoughts. So you are increasing the efficiency of the positive affirmation tenfold.
Right.
That is why it is very important to clear this up first.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Yes.
I feel very tired and uneasy.
Yeah. So
And heaviness in the head.
because see, you have just done the first round of tapping where you have released it. So your body is showing you it's tired because it has released it and now it's ready for rest. So it's a very good sign. Please don't worry about anything. Just have water right now. and we'll move on to the next step. And being drowsy and sleepy are very good signs. It shows that the EFT has worked. So for some people, physical symptoms are very important to know that, okay, healing has worked. So for them, it comes up in the way of being sleepy, burps, farts, cough, itching. All these are signs that the EFT has worked. So very good. Tap your shoulders. Well done, all of you all, whoever are feeling these symptoms. And even if you're not feeling it, still it's good. So don't worry at all. Okay, so now if y'all are ready, we can just have a sip of water first, everyone, before we start. Now I'm going to tap along with saying the script. So you can look at me and tap for the points also, or you can keep your eyes closed and I will be saying the points. So like I will be saying karate chop, I will be saying eyebrow point, side of the eyes, under the eyes. So I will also be saying the points. So whatever you are comfortable with, ideally it's better you keep your eyes closed, because then your focus is there on the tapping and you are focused on releasing the energies. Okay, so if everyone's ready and had water, we'll start.
We do the same thing of repeating whatever you want to release when we're tapping now?
No, I'm going to be telling y'all what to say. So I'm going to go really slow and I'm going to tell y'all which points to tap while repeating what I'm saying. So even if you don't feel like repeating, if you just even want to listen to it and tap, that is also absolutely fine. So don't worry about anything. Just either say it or just tap according to your intuition, what your gut feeling is right now.
Thank you.
Both the times, do we speak aloud or we can speak it without, loudly?
Or releasing it, it's always better to say it out aloud, because you need to let it go. And even while affirming, you can say it out aloud because it's something positive. So then you're giving out the positive vibes in the room or the place you are in. So that's absolutely fine.
Okay.
Even if you say it in a, like just even if it's only audible to you, that's also more than enough. You don't need to be really loud. Main thing is you are listening to it, because when you are listening to it, your body is accepting it as the truth. Your body is accepting it that you have released it and now you are putting in the positive vibes. That's the only thing. Our body needs spoon feeding at times. So this is it. Okay, so can we start? So we'll start with the karate chop point first. So this is your karate chop point. Now you can, for this point, just keep your eyes closed and start, just repeat after me mentally or aloud. There are a number of things that didn't go as planned today. Some of them are still on my mind. They are floating around in the forms of regret and disappointment. At this point, there is nothing I can do about these things. And even though I have been through all of this, I still choose to truly and deeply love and accept myself. I still choose to truly and deeply love and accept myself. I still choose to truly and deeply love and accept myself. Move on to the eyebrow point. I give myself permission to let these worries and anxieties to melt away. Side of the eyes. If I need these worries and anxieties again, tomorrow I can re-find them. Under the eyes. More than likely, after a good night's sleep, these things will seem less daunting, and tomorrow I will have the opportunity to respond in a new way. Upper lip. There are a number of things that I'm thinking about that are going to happen tomorrow or sometime in the future. Lower lip. There is nothing that I can do about these things tonight. Repeat. There is nothing that I can do about these things tonight. There is nothing that I can do about these things tonight. Move on to the next, the collarbone. The best thing that I can do about the unknown that is coming is the future, and that is to get a good night's sleep so that when I wake tomorrow, I will be well rested and re-energized to take on these tasks and opportunities. The next point, when I climb into the bed, I will fall asleep easily and gently. This is your monkey point. When I climb into bed tonight, I will fall asleep easily and gently. When I climb into bed tonight, I will fall asleep easily and gently. Move on to the next, the top of the head. When my head hits the pillow, my body will naturally relax. When my head hits the pillow, my body will naturally relax. When my head hits the pillow, my body will naturally relax. Now go back to the eyebrow point. It will happen easily and gently. It will happen easily and gently. It will happen easily and gently. Side of the eyes. Even if I don't fall asleep right away, that is okay, because I know just resting in bed is going to do a lot for my system, giving it a chance to slow down and heal. Under the eyes, I know the part of my system that is responsible for sleep works very hard. Under the nose, it wants me to sleep and to receive all the amazing benefits that come from a night of restful sleep. Your lower lip, I appreciate the part of me that is responsible for sleep, even though I sometimes am hard on myself and this part of my system when it has a hard time sleeping. Move on to the next point, your collarbone. I want that part of my system that is responsible for sleep to know that it is not alone in providing me sleep. Move on to the next, the monkey point. Whatever other parts of the system that the sleep part wants to call on, I give it permission to do that now. Whatever other parts of the system that the sleep part wants to call on, I give it permission to do that now. Whatever other parts of the system that the sleep part wants to call on, I give it permission to do that now. Move on to the next, the top of your head. And I wanted to know that I wanted to work with the rest of the system. Move on again to the eyebrow point. My system works best when all the parts are working together. Side of the eyes. I'm going to have a restful sleep tonight. Under the eyes, I'm going to have a gentle sleep tonight. Upper lip, I'm going to have a re-energizing sleep tonight. Lower lip, I'm going to have a healing sleep tonight. Collarbone, I'm going to sleep in such a way that it will feed my creativity and inspiration tonight. Under the arms, the monkey point. In the morning, I'm going to wake up gently and easily. Top of the head, I'm going to wake up re-energized and ready to take on a new day. Eyebrow point, I'm going to wake with open eyes to new opportunities and higher dreams. Side of the eyes, I'm going to wake knowing that this night's sleep served me and the new day very well. Under the eyes, I give myself permission to have a gentle, restful night of sleep. Upper lip, my sleep is important. My sleep is important. My sleep is important. Lower lip, during my sleep, my system has the recharged and re-energizing capabilities. Move on to the next point, your collarbone point. During sleep, my consciousness, subconscious, and unconscious minds have the opportunity to sort out all the new information and lessons from today. Underarm point. While I'm sleeping, I don't need to give any of these functions any thought. Top of the head, My system can take care of all this while I get a gentle, restful night of sleep. I have a gentle, restful night of sleep. I have a gentle, restful night of sleep. Now, while continuing to tap on your top of the head, take in 3 slow, deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Breathe in and release. Breathe in and release. And the third time, breathe in and release. Now, keeping your eyes closed, put your hands gently on your thighs and just let your body come to terms with what has just happened. Observe your breath. Observe your breathing. Observe how your body is reacting. Any itches, any burps. You're feeling sleepy, you're feeling fresh. Just be with yourself and your body. And whenever you feel comfortable, slowly open your eyes and have a sip of water.
How old people can do, like 15 years, 16 years old people can do, boys, girls?
My kids do it. My kids are really young.
They have more tensions and emotions than us.
There is no age limit for tapping. Anyone can do it. Absolutely no age limit. So,
is this the last thing we should do before sleeping, or we can do some activity after this?
You can. So if after doing this, if you're feeling a little heavy or drowsy, then just have something warm to just settle your energies, and then you can continue. Because being Bombay, I know people sleep really late, and a lot of people have work even post 11 or 12. So absolutely fine if you do this even in between, and then just go on with your work. Just ground yourself.
Okay.
Any other questions? Right. Welcome, Vinaya. Thank you.
Thanks.
Most welcome. Anyone else? Are you all feeling okay?
Your session is not getting recorded. Your session is not recorded, so we won't remember the instructions which you gave today.
It is getting recorded, and
okay.
Joining will be putting it up on their YouTube channel, and I would also be putting it up on my YouTube channel. So you can definitely just go and do that right now, Anamika. They'll be getting the recording, right?
Yes. So they'll have it ready for them tomorrow. We'll have it ready for them tomorrow.
Just wait a couple.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining in. Do hop in next week as well. And any questions?
Thank you. Good night.
I'll definitely help you out. Thank you so much. Take care. Good night, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.